Can you imagine marrying the woman of your dreams, only to discover on your wedding night that she is not even human? This is not a Nollywood movie. This is the real life horror that happened to Kola, a successful 30-year-old engineer from Lagos. The truth his new wife, Amara, revealed to him in their five-star honeymoon suite was so terrifying. It still haunts his family to this day. Kola was the kind of man every woman prayed for her daughter to marry. Stable, kind, a devoted Christian. He met Amara at his cousin's wedding in Port Harcourt. She was breathtaking, not just beautiful, but magnetic. She was a fashion designer who split her time between Lagos and Milan. She spoke three languages, wore confidence like a perfume, and she seemed to see right into Kola's soul. He was completely mesmerized. Their romance was like something out of a film. Amara was the one who planned the expensive dates, sky restaurant, weekend getaways to Obodu Mountain Resort. She bought him gifts, a Rolex watch, and a designer suit. Kola's friend joked that he had hit the jackpot, but his mother, a wise woman, felt a nagging unease. My son, she said, this woman, she is too perfect. There is no light behind her eyes. Kola dismissed it as his mother's unusual caution. There were other signs. Amara always found an excuse to skip Sunday service. She never said God bless you when he sneezed. Once, when a prayer was being said at a family dinner, Kola noticed her softly cover her ears under the table. Her parents were eerily quiet, their handshakes cold, their gazes distant. Their wedding was the talk of the town. Amara looked like an angel descended from heaven in her custom-made lace gown. But as they knelt at the altar for the final prayer, Kola felt her hand tighten around his, her nails digging in almost painfully. He glanced at her and saw a flicker of discomfort, as if the pastor's holy words were causing her physical pain. She quickly composed herself, but the seed of doubt was planted already. The moment the door of the honeymoon suite closed, the festive sounds of the reception vanished. The air grew still and cold. Amara walked away from him towards the large window overlooking the city. You know, Kola, she said, her back still turned. All of this, she gestured to the luxurious room, was just a set. Her voice was very different, flat, cold. She turned around and the loving smile was gone. Her eyes began to glow like a deep hellish red light. You think you married a woman, she hissed, her voice now distorted, multi-layered growl that echoed in the quiet room. I am an ancient spirit, a bride of a demon king. My purpose is to bear his hair, but I need a human vessel to anchor the child to this realm. You were chosen for your purity, your faith, it makes the child grow stronger. Olaf was frozen, his mind refusing to process what he was saying. As Amara spoke, her form began to shake. For a split second, he saw a monstrous shadowy creature with sharp teeth and leathery wings superimposed over her beautiful face. The room temperature plummeted. In his panic, his hand dove into the pockets of his wedding suit trousers. His fingers closed around a small glass bottle his mother had slipped it to him that morning with tears in her eyes. This anointing oil is from the Holy Land, my son. It will protect your new home, she had whispered. As the demonic Amara reached for him, Kola didn't think. He screamed the name Jesus with every ounce of faith he had left and threw the entire contents of the bottle at her. The holy oil touched her skin like acid. She let out a shriek that sounded like 1,000 dying animals, a sound that cracked the mirrors in the room. Smoke rose from her arms where the oil had landed. In that moment of her shock and pain, Kola turned and ran. He didn't stop running until he was out of the hotel, still in his wedding suit, sobbing and screaming for the help on the dark streets of Lagos. His family received him not with questions but with prayers. They immediately took him to a powerful deliverance minister. The man of God confirmed their worst fears. Kola had been targeted for a spiritual marriage. His faith made him a valuable target. For weeks, they engaged in intense spiritual warfare. The entity, furious at being exposed, would manifest in their family home, whispering threats, shattering windows. The legal battle was another nightmare. Amara and her entire family had vanished. Every document was a masterful forgery. She was a ghost to this day. Kola is still legally bound to a woman who never existed. Kola learned the hardest lesson of his life. The devil's most effective traps are not the scary ones you see coming. They are beautifully wrapped in everything you have ever wanted: love, success, beauty. He offers you your dream life, but the fine print is written in your own blood. Kola married a wife from hell, and the truth she revealed on their wedding night almost cost him his soul, his mind, and his future. So, what do you think? Were there more signs Kola should have seen? What would you have done differently in this situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more true stories that reveal the spiritual war happening around us every day. Thanks for watching.